Okay, let's learn how to do uh, put the equation in the graph. If the equation is given, graph it and match a table. So what we do, we go home, we go open a new document, and we add a graph. Once you add a graph, then you add an equation. So let's say your equation is x minus 2. X minus 2, and you hit enter. You get a equation of line. You can do a lot of things when you explain this to the students. You can hold this graph by clicking control and hand. On my hand software, I cannot do that, but this is what you do. You click on it, and it will uh, hold it, and then you can rotate it like this, So your y-intercept is not changing, the slope is increasing, and as slope increases, the x-intercept decreases since the y is negative. Y-intercept is negative. If I move the y-intercept to be positive and I change the slope, look at the x-intercept is increasing. So it's a very good tool to explain the students that if if you have some money and you save, right, and that means you saved so much in so many days. So that's the y-intercept what you have already, and you're saving money. And then when you rotate, that means if you save more, it takes you less number of days to save that money, you know, in the past. So like from past, how long ago you started saving to make this? Because the slope is higher, it takes you less days, and if slope is lower, it takes you more days. Similarly, if you go to y-intercept, right, and which is y-intercept is negative, let's say it's negative almost 4, it's very difficult to make it 4, but let's say it's 4, and then when you increase slope, that means you owe money and takes you less days to pay off because slope is higher, and it takes more days you pay off if slope is lower, like your paying off rate is less. So it's a very good understanding, and if you do that if you take the money in consideration and talk to the students about it, it makes a lot of sense. But I would like to show you that with all this, kids can also go control and T, and they can see the table, and they can move it up and down the table, and make some connections. Another thing I want to show you guys, that look at this one. This graph is not highlighted and this table is highlighted. So if you go control tab, now your graph is highlighted. So if you try to escape out of it, control escape, and then your table is gone. So you have to make that um, switch from graph to table, table to graph. And if you are highlighting the graph and you hit the control T, let's look at the control T, and then table goes away too. But you have to highlight the graph. So let's say if I do control T again, my table comes back, my table is highlighted. So now if I hit control T again, the table doesn't go away. And if I hit control escape, then table goes away. So there are a little bit of those um, tricks you have to teach the kids, because it can be frustrating how to bring the table and how to get rid of table. So I'm going to bring the table, and I'm going to stop my training right here. And this is Mr. Singh, and I hope you enjoy this graph versus table presentation, and I will see you soon. Thank you.